Clarks River is special, just one, because it's the only National Wildlife Refuge in Kentucky. That's first of all. And second is, there's lots of things here that it's not readily observable. If you just were passing through, you might not notice it. But once you get here, you realize that there's a lot of treasures, a lot of things that you wouldn't think about every day when you go to a typical refuge. This is kind of atypical in a sense. It's a bottomland hardwood refuge, which a lot of refuges are bottomland hardwood, but it's atypical in that you don't just drive through and see a lot of stuff immediately, but once you get out and you take a little time and you're patient, I think that's what's special to me, is you kind of have to work for it a little bit. A wildlife refuge is a place that has been set aside specifically for the conservation of wildlife and their habitats. And we do that, and it has been done so that future generations can also enjoy wildlife and the benefits they bring to our life. We're all about wildlife and habitat. That's number one, always will be, is on every refuge, and making sure that all those species are conserved so that everybody can enjoy them just like we have been able to. But environmental education here is a key for us. We put a lot of emphasis on that, and for lots of reasons. One, we want everyone to appreciate it as much as we do. We're afraid that if they don't appreciate it, they may not necessarily have the same passion to conserve it that we have. And we know that they're missing things by staying indoors, that the technology that's out there, that keeps them occupied. We all have very busy lives, parents do, and it's hard to get kids out to get that appreciation. So we actually do everything we can to go into the schools, convince the administrators to get those kids out here to the refuge. We work with them, we'll take them fishing. We do programs where they're hands-on. We don't want to do this talk to you thing so much as we do. We want to get them out, let them explore, get them feel what we feel. And it's really gratifying at the end of the day when we hear the kids saying, best field trip ever, and can I bring my grandparents here, can I bring my parents here? And we know that those kids got it. They got a glimpse of what it really means. It really is exciting for me to get someone else excited about what we do, especially someone who I think it's in all of us deep down, but I don't know that it's been brought out. And so if I can spend a day, a week, whatever, a minute with someone, tell them a couple of things, get their interest, get them interested, and then have them start asking me questions. Just dealing with the people is, and I love the wildlife, and I love doing the hands-on management. We ban birds, we do a lot of hands-on stuff, and it's very gratifying to put up a bluebird box and see bluebirds immediately, take to it. We've had that happen, within 5 minutes of putting it up. That's gratifying. Planting a reforesting area, and the next year seeing all the rabbits and maybe some quail or the deer using it, that's gratifying. But when I actually can talk to someone and I see that they kind of get what I'm telling them, that's probably the most gratifying. Our refuge is a very rural area. It's a wooded area, and hunting is one of our primary uses. And that's not uncommon on National Wildlife Refuges at all. Hunting is one of our big 6 priority public uses that we foster. We do wildlife observation is one of those big 6 opportunities that we also, environmental education is, that we foster and try to promote. So this particular refuge, it is hunting and environmental education. That's the 2 biggies. Now, we do get quite a bit of birding. That happens, and wildlife observation is probably 3rd, and then fishing falls in there after that. But that's kind of how it ranks out at Clarks River. A wildlife refuge is set aside specifically to protect wildlife and their habitats. That's the purpose, the one sole purpose. And we're a hands-on agency. We actually do conservation, we practice it. We do timber stand improvement through cutting, we use fire, we do lots of things. If we perceive that to through our research and through our science to benefit the species that we've targeted. You know, we're going to go in and be hands-on in the land. And again, it's solely for wildlife. That is what we're solely here to do on our national wildlife refuges.